Hey, how's it going, guys? Chaconera here with you today with our second episode of our Trieu Vietnam campaign, continuing through our Civilization 6 A to Z challenge. And while the first episode was as blabbery as it always has been, I will say it was actually a rather eventful one. We are already starting on a wonder. Starting a wonder in the first episode. Who even thought of the idea? But yeah, we are building the Great Bath. 16 turns until that's done. We'll see if that's enough. It should be, because that is rather early, even by AI standards. That'll be done, turn 33? Seems about right. On top of that, we are about to gain a population in our city of Thang Long, which should increase the speed on that. But why the Great Bath? Well, in the last episode, we talked about how we have a pretty good spawn for that. We have 5 floodplain tiles, well 6 actually if you include our capital, located on a cotton tile. That's why we're making the extra 3 gold. Yeah, so 6 tiles to take advantage of the faith from the flood that happens when you have a Great Bath on a on a river. Yeah, and the reason we want the faith is we're actually looking to do a very faith-based economy earlier here in the game. We are currently working on astrology, so we can unlock the holy site, which we should get started on immediately after the Great Bath is finished. But we do also want to get ready to get working on a Temenaki if we have any hope of getting it. Last episode we did also meet Buenos Aires here, whose quest is to remove the barbarian outpost within 5 tiles, that being this one, hoping we can clear that for a free second envoy there. And we got 2 scouts going who are going to explore the northern lands, including getting us a free builder and a free promotion. I'm going to take Alpine, mostly due to the fact that Vietnam kind of has the advantage through rainforest and jungle anyway. But a free builder is actually really nice here. It gives us the chance to build a farm and boost irrigation, so my temptation for hanging gardens becomes slightly stronger. And I think we actually need a plan where some of our cities are going to go rather soon, because sorry, I just want to see continent. Yeah, it's all the same continent. We would have found a second continent otherwise. But yeah, I think so. I originally thought I'm going to come settle here between Mexico City and Thang Long, but I might leave that and spread a little wider up here in the north. Like along this river, I have a chance to put like 2, maybe 3 cities. Not to mention there's this river here, which I can place something. And this would be a good industrial zone location. The only issue is the industrial zone can't be on these floodplains. It would have to be off the river. But the other 2 districts to boost that adjacency would not be. So I'll get into planning that in a little earlier than I'm thinking I am. I have a feeling. But let's keep exploring the north here. Just kind of so happened we went this way.
Desirous of obtaining beauty, quickly entered into the water. The twin Aswins also, O king, sank into the sheet of water, and the next moment they all came out in surpassingly beautiful forms and young.
I never realized how long the quote for Fountain of Youth is, but great timing on that. So we find the Fountain of Youth over here, which, I mean, that's probably where I'm going to push to settling. Potentially, like, right on this woods tile here, which, yes, does remove a woods tile, but there's plenty of other tiles to work here, including a pretty solid +3 holy site. Well, +4 with the woods, actually. I just realized. Yeah, you can get some really valuable... Come on, mouse. There you go. Yeah, sorry. You can get some really valuable holy site... adjacencies by the woods just not being removed. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I think up here is where I go. There's room for another city in between. I'll just have to think whether I actually want it. But yeah, let's go ahead and give this scout now a promotion. I don't foresee this warrior having enough to take out the camp. Let's go ahead and improve the farm for the boost in irrigation. Great timing, because now astrology is going to be unlocked, and I am going to place my holy site down once that is unlocked to lock in the production cost of it. Fountain of Youth, I think it's been in quite a few of our games. I think it was in the last one. Like Canada had it or something, or Babylon, I don't remember which one of the 2. It gives healing for your units passively if you pass over it, And I mean, +4 science and +4 faith is pretty strong, but it's one of those tiles that's very hard to work due to there no being food or production on it. So your city itself is not growing or benefiting from it. It's your empire, that is. Let's head straight west here. Let's kind of split. We got mountains, okay. And this should take the camp out. Yep. Sweet, so second free envoy in Buenos Aires. Could grab early suzerainty, and I see hills like this, and I get so tempted for a river valley. Yeah, Buenos Aires here has a lot of hills. I don't really have anything else to do with this builder, interestingly enough. But I will want to use him. 3 turns until the city grows. Might as well wait then, and then build the farm. I honestly might just build 3 farms here, because once the Great Bath is done, they can't be damaged by a flood. Yeah, splitting our scouts out. Let's go down here. So many hills. This is such a river valley city. Buenos Aires, you make me want to kill you. Okay. Alright, so our first meeting of another civilization, and it is the Khmer. Pretty accurate in the sense of we're Vietnam, they're Khmer, which was mostly modern day Cambodia, so a real like in real life they're neighbors, so works out. But he's another civ that I'm very excited to play. He received one of the most crazy buffs way back when they did the big buff after they released everything Frontier Pass. They did like one final rework of a bunch of civs, and he was probably the one that benefited the most. We have another neighbor here that looks kind of blue white, so potentially America. Okay, it is actually the civ we'll play next. It's purple, not blue. Basil of Byzantium. And that is his capital. He is not that far from us, and we're gonna move closer to him. So I do think we are gonna come grab this settle I was talking about. Pretty good defensible too. So, and I will want to place a Thon. Now, if my holy site's here, okay, maybe I just plan this now. The thing is, I'm not gonna get the settler out soon because I do want to build the holy site very quick as well. Let's improve this farm too. We're working all 3 of our 2/2 tiles, and then it's just going to be big growth due to having a bunch of high food tiles. Oh, I can place my holy site. 6 turns is very nice. So let's place that. Build the Great Bath. And I'm going to need to scout the land here just to see what's kind of put in between me and him. Kamai, I'm not going to mind being friendly with. We're going to send him a delegation. I will also... Yeah, I'll send Basil a delegation too. We don't want to go to war immediately, but I will be looking for a war. Yeah, he's all the way up there. He's not bothering me at the moment. Okay. So, astrology is done. If we want a Temenaki, I should probably go for it. However, I'm building the holy site, and I'm building a settler before I even touch it, so we're going to take the time for mining real quick. Alright, the coast is over here. Yeah, let's just build a farm here. Get the boost for craftsmanship. Alright, we're going to start our turn in the jungle, so we're going to get extra movement next time. 9 turns on Great Bath. I don't see Basil is building it, and I don't see Kamai is building it. But they dropped after they finished releasing all the Frontier passives. They released a big update patch, which changed a few of the civs that were considered like weaker, like kind of for balancing purposes. And he just like Jayavarman, that is, got one of the biggest changes, and that change made him like took him from the very bottom, like one of the weakest civs in the game, to honestly probably one of the strongest. Very excited to play him. Alright, boost for craftsmanship, and food is not an issue here right now. Our city's going to be able to grow. There's a potential threat that there's a barbarian behind this slinger ready to kill me, but I'm going to go ahead and go for it, and that does give us a promotion. Okay, just want to see this land. I think the scout is going to go around north around Constantinople. Right, here comes another mouse smack. There we go. I should probably do something about that. Yeah, the scout is just going to keep going on the coast. I'm probably going the wrong way with the scout. I probably want to go up. I think I'll change that. Let's come up here. You have a promotion. We are now heading for normal age. Normal ages are back after 2 series where they weren't a thing, because we're no longer playing the dramatic ages mode. That being said, I do kind of want an early golden age, but it's not the biggest deal in the world if I don't get one. Okay, 6 turns on the Great Bath. I have a very good feeling we've gotten it. The scout's gonna come here. Oh, well, would you look at that? Actually, wait, no, that's a Timonaki. Oh my god, man. Turn 25 and this man started on it. Whatever. We're really gonna delay our settler, aren't we? Are you freaking kidding me? Turn 25 Great Bath. And I would have honestly transitioned straight away into a Timonaki build here. Wow. It's funny, there's games where like the Great Bath is still hanging around like towards turn 100, even way past turn 100. And then there's just like this, like turn 25 Great Bath. Are you kidding me? And I wasn't ready. I should have unlocked it because I was so sure that we would get Great Bath. A 2-turn settler, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna rush to unlock a Timonaki here. Well, now I need a dam here. So let's say dam there. But then we don't have an aqueduct. Yeah, that's fine though. I'm thinking industrial zone here. So I think I'm gonna move a Timonaki from here and build a commercial hub here instead. Which makes a theater square worse, but if I put a Timonaki, or actually here, theater square here, commercial hub here, and then here we do our Thon. That'll be a +6 Thon, which, I mean, you ideally want +12, but yeah, I think we'll do that. And then this settler's gonna come settle towards Constantinople. God, how fast is he working on this? It's 9 turns until I even unlock it. I think a Timonaki's out of reach. Something to consider is that it's also a wetlands map. Makes wonders like Great Bath and a Timonaki a lot more demandable. Yeah, I think he's working on that very fast. You just heal. Oh, I should go step on the Fountain of Youth, actually. Okay, he's got desert up to his north. Oh, I'm really gonna want the Fountain of Youth settled then because he can come here very easily. Come on, I did Dance of the Aurora. Okay. So, yeah, it's looking like... Oh, you know what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that actually blocks a settle here. Which is okay. I guess going like wider between our cities isn't the worst thing. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. It allows both these cities to grow pretty big. We met Akkad, who was a big help for us in our last series. I don't know how useful it'll be this time, but let's go ahead and do the Holy Site, which should time perfectly with a Temenaki, but I mean, a Temenaki might not happen.
Pela graça de Deus, nós somos João, rei de Portugal. Bem-vindos sejais.
Was João in our last... I know he was in our MBORX game. I don't remember if he was in our last one. I don't think he was. But we met him, and he's actually not the person whose borders these are, so we are quite surrounded by a handful of people. Which, I mean, I did kind of want. So... gonna be interesting here. I'll also send him a delegation. Yeah. And I'm not desperate enough to stop a Temenaki with a war to step on it. If he outspeeds me, he outspeeds me, unfortunately. Why'd my science go down? Oh, is that because population? I think it's... yeah, it's because of the population.
Harald Sigurðarson stendur fyrir þér. Aldrei var víking slík landsnja lagar. Ertu hræddur?
Alright, it's our friend from the last series, Harald Hardrada. Except he's wearing new clothes because this is the Varangian persona of Harald Hardrada, which is a lot more... Is this Hanging Gardens? No, this is also Temenaki. Jesus. A much more levying version of Harold. He also doesn't get the Viking longship, which is a very interesting aspect. Makes him a lot less naval, even though it's Norway. But yeah, so a lot of different personas were added. I mean, one of them was Ptolemaic Cleopatra, who was our neighbor in our Abraham Lincoln campaign. So some of the leaders you know and love will be wearing some hot new garbs. Alright, it's a men's world here. You can't just bait me with the free settler. You can't. You can't do that, man. You can't. You know what's crazy is my scouts surviving the attack from the warrior and the slinger. We're Vietnam, so we can move faster. Yeah, you know what? It's time I get something that way. I'm sick of these Temenaki Great Bath stealing fiends. I'm about to do this. Alright, let's see if this works in our favor. So we grab you. And we will only be attacked by the slinger and the warrior. Now, with the movement, we should be able to go onto this desert tile, but that is to be seen. Otherwise, this was for nothing. But the grievances will decrease over time, just because I'm not taking anything from him. There's Water of Life for my warrior. That'll give us a third city, which I need. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now let's see if we can get out of here. Yes, so we can get onto the desert tile, or we can get on the incense tile, which they can't get to either. I'm gonna go on the desert tile though, because I want to cross the river. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're getting into Monopoly, guys. That's so annoying. And yeah, there's the settle there. The game went from looking awesome to looking rough, but I still think we have a lot to work here. It's just annoying that the wonders I wanted are the ones that are being rushed right now, which, I mean, makes sense in hindsight. This is a Wetlands map, but...
The wicked king pursued the lovers Juan and Maria on his swiftest horse. As he overtook them, Maria flung down her ring, and at once rose up 7 tall hills, and the king was slowed.
So he's got chocolate hills up here too. I am most likely conquering Basil, just because he will also have the Temenaki for me. God, that's such a bad at Temenaki too. Like, you want to put it where you have floodplains in the city, because it adds to the floodplains in the city that builds it, like our capital. But okay, so yeah, Chocolate Hills up here, which could be great for a national park. So I think we gear towards a mid-game war with Byzantium, and then just become the most peace-loving people out there. Oh, I forgot to change off foreign trade here. Yeah, unfortunate. A bit of waste of a culture, but that's okay. Let's recross the river, because we now are on marsh, so we can... Actually, I don't think we can move twice, but we'll see. This settler's almost here. But I do think we're going to keep going north. I think the settler's going to come all the way, like, on this river. Because we want to... We want to settle up on Byzantium and Kamai. They're supposed to error score for having high adjacency holy site. Yeah, we don't move twice, okay. But that's fine. So, settler successfully captured. And yeah, so there's an example of the movement. We moved on the woods, and we can settle immediately. Let's go ahead and do that. And if we want our faith economy, it's time to put this holy site down too. And get working on that. Golden Age is very realistic here. Yeah. Looking good. 1 second. No, not the button, not that. There we go. Let's come see what the Kamai is doing. Oh, he's building Stonehenge. So he's gonna grab the first religion. How is Great People looking? We have somebody already generating Great Scientist points. This time we don't care, so they can do that all they want. No Desperate Hypatia races this time around. Holy Site is done. Now, it'd be pretty wise to build up this Holy Site, because I will remind you that we get production from these buildings. We are also going to want to unlock the Than. Yeah, the Itamanakis are literally about to finish here in a second, so that's probably not happening. Let's go... Yeah, let's just do a shrine. I think that's okay. We'll also speed up how fast we get our religion. Should be able to make peace with him. Oh, wait, is he going to beat him? Wow, I thought he was like way behind, but he's looking... It's looking tight between those two. We're not going to get it though. I should honestly not even think about it. What do I think about moving this campus away from there? Well, it doesn't make it +4 anymore. Like our holy site, it doesn't make it +4 anymore. I don't know. Oh, you know what I might do? If I do the Than here, the theater square here. Do I go Mont Saint Michel? There's something to be said about that. Suiciding my my apostles for relics. That could be a play. I'm gonna pin it for now. This could also be Big Ben. Well, this is gonna be industrial zone. Yeah, now this Than is +8. And there's something to be said for entertainment complex. Coliseum play, but we're not really gonna go down. You know what? We'll pin a wonder. Mont Saint Michel doesn't get rid of the marsh. That's the other. Well, I mean that doesn't matter. That's appeal. So yeah, let's pin a wonder, and that'll make it +3. Yeah, I think this will be a better Thon location. Let's do that. This will also be +4 because of the quarry. So, and campus can stay there. Okay. Come up here. There's Stonehenge. Gonna hear that sound for Tamanaki. I would like to mention that it is not even turn 50 and 2 wonders are already gone. That's nuts. Okay, seeing some of Jay Varman's land up here. He took Mahayana. Alright, writing done. Now we can go mining, so we can go for bronze working. We need to kill another barbarian. We do have a Pantheon. Ooh. Now that won't come into effect immediately. Actually, might not come into effect that much. In general, I'm seeing a lot more woods than rainforest. Yeah, there's way more woods than rainforest. So no, I don't think we do Sacred Path. Monument to the Gods would have been cool, if the wonders we wanted weren't already gone. Oh, I might do Hanging Gardens. Now that I have not much use for these floodplain tiles, I might put it there. Breathtaking. I mean, Earth Goddess is always like a solid play, especially in culture games, especially in the type of games that we're doing where it's faith-based economy. But it's gonna be a little hard to do breathtaking tiles just because marshes and jungles that we're keeping around. Marsh oases and desert floodplains receive +2 production. There do be a lot of marsh, but again, like we're putting stuff on it. I'm gonna be honest, there's not a lot of good options for us here. I don't like any of these, if I'm really being honest. Yeah, it's just none of the Pantheons really line up with what we're trying to do. Quite unfortunately. We don't have any past, like we have a few, but what is appeal like? Maybe I do just take Earth Goddess. See, it's just a little unfortunate because we have a marsh here that we can't remove. That's gonna reduce the appeal of these tiles. And then of course floodplains are abysmal for appeal. Here it is good, but I don't know. If I have nothing, I think I do just take that, but I don't particularly want it. It's just kind of a boring choice in my opinion. Unfortunately that there's nothing for farm bonus resources like there is in a what's it called? In a mod that I had. Okay, so there's some of these here, like these 3 I almost never even look at. +50 faith for each barbarian outpost. Clear the unit that clear the barbarian outpost heals full HP. Like that's so niche. That's like, yeah, that's not good enough. Increased healing by 30 in your holy site district or any adjacent tiles. God of War. Bonus faith equal to 50% of the strength for each combat unit killed within 8 tiles of a holy site district. He's even building a holy site. He's not building a holy site. Well, but 8 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, if we're going to war with him, we could use this. There's also something to be said about Jaya. But I don't really want to do that many wars. This is hard. This is not the greatest for us, unfortunately. I just do Earth Goddess then. It's only going to kick in mostly later. Yeah, but I have nothing else that I really even want to consider. So this is going to be an Earth Goddess play. There's the Pantheon. I've never been so unexcited for a Pantheon. And even that's not really true. How long till we can peace you? 3 turns. Yeah, I just wanted your settler. Okay, he has more land here. A lot of land this way.
When you find your...
So this city, where do I want the city? I think I want it along this river. It might be like way up. I might put, oh wait, Akata's here. I forgot I can't settle there. I might put it here. I think we do that. There's a really good Thon here. With a bunch of district placement. But there might be an even better one here. But yeah, let's do that. Let's bring you up to here. I'll have the warrior come scout out what's around here. Okay, if I want hanging gardens, I am gonna need to rush it. Ooh, hello, Petra territory. Timer for next era hasn't kicked in yet. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there's a good Thon here. So if I settle here, I'll plot it out. If I settle here, and then do I want the Thon here or here? Either way, I'm gonna have one tile where I can't put a district. But here I can remove this and put something there at some point. So I'm gonna say Thon here. Here I can put the Diplo quarter. It's away from the river, so there isn't a good commercial hub, unfortunately. Oh, what about Government Plaza? Where am I putting a Government Plaza? I've been so distracted by Thons and surrounding them with the districts that I haven't thought about the Government Plaza need. Honestly, if I put it like here, how does it work for the Thon? It only applies the district bonus, not the Government Plaza bonus. It doesn't give an extra +1, which I mean makes sense because I think that only applies to specialty districts. I could put an entertainment complex here, because then I can put a theater square here. I could put a holy site here. It would only be that'd be +3 actually. The thing is, this holy site's not getting put down immediately. I think a campus just gets put down for the sake of placing a campus down. Could do Coliseum here, which won't boost the Thon. What other district am I missing? Commercial hub, industrial zone. This is an encampment. Does it work? I don't think it does, but just want to see here. Does it work for neighborhoods? It does. Okay. Now neighborhoods can be built off of these. Is this even a good Coliseum? I would be able to put a city on the coast here. I could also put another city right up on his border, but he might come settle that soon. This might be a good Coliseum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't reach our capital. I think the city has a lot of potential to grow really high. That's what I'm even counting on being able to build all this. What if I do this? Let's remove this. Let's remove that. Let's put a holy site here. Not the government plaza there. Let's put a useless campus there. Let's put the neighborhood here. Let's put the entertainment complex here. Theater square here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close. But this could be government plaza. But I prefer it there. Okay, sorry, had to just make a quick pause. Yeah, so back to planning this. So theater square there. I do realize I have 2 campuses pinned here. I'm gonna change that in just 1 second. I think I prefer the campus here because it gets the government plaza. Or wait, no. Right, because I want my Coliseum, if I'm building it, to reach all the way to my capital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the furthest it can be. And this needs to be something else. Oh, I can't even build a commercial hub there. I was looking at putting one there. Putting down a Great Zimbabwe is not a bad idea somewhere. I'm leaning towards Da Nang though. More bonus resource I can utilize, although this one's getting removed because this one is where the Thon is going here. And the reason for that is I can plant something here, assuming I don't not get that, but that would be a campus. I can totally see I can't put one there, but bear with me. This could be commercial hub. This can be theater square, because I can build Great Zimbabwe right there. Oh, there you are. This can be industrial zone, I want to say. Actually, yeah, I can put an entertainment complex here. It's not a great anything, but you know what? Let's do this now. Campus here. It's a worse campus, but I don't particularly care. Like it'll only be +2 as opposed to the +4. But our theater school will be better. Yeah, I think something like that. Looks good. Alright, back to this. How am I building Coliseum here? Oh, this can neither be an aqueduct or a dam. I will probably need to put a dam here somewhere. Let's just assume dam here. But oh god, I don't know which river is which. Okay, delete that for now. Maybe I don't build a dam. We'll see. That's not something I need to plan. I could do an encampment wonder. But that would literally be only Statue of Zeus or terracotta. I might do terracotta. There is something to consider about terracotta. That means I can't place a good commercial hub though. So if I put entertainment complex here, yeah, that'll make this campus +5 later in the game. And then I can put the Colosseum here. I will need Magnus for this city because I need to remove the banana. Actually, I don't need Magnus. All I need to do is remove banana and then chop the woods here, but everything else stays. I still have I think I just put a commercial up here. It's not a good commercial hub, but it's a commercial hub. Something like this. And then we have a +12 down here. I think that works.
Every nation lives by
Oh, there's
exchange.
foreign trade. We can get rid of Gawking. Put urban planning in. I don't see why we put discipline in when there's like no barbarians around us. Armagh and Yerevan, neither of them are first meet. Masonry and send trade route. I would like Yerevan. Perhaps. Unfortunately, neither of them are first meet. We could have increased our faith. Yeah. Oh, Midla. When did we meet Midla? I didn't even pay attention to that. And they want to recruit a great prophet, so we'll do that for them. Okay, do we even bother starting? The answer is no. The answer is I don't. With the shrine done. Damn. Oh, we are gonna get Hanging Gardens in 5 turns, so I should look at that. We can do a granary in 5 turns. Let's do that. And then we'll try and get Hanging Gardens out. And I'll build it right there. Hanging Gardens. I don't think anybody's building it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was also being sought after. Oh, we're gonna end the episode. We're gonna get the city down, and then we're gonna end the episode here. All right, but I'm liking what it's looking like in terms of space. Like we are near people, but we still have quite a bit of space to work with here. Yeah, keep exploring. Oh, circle back to that, please. Okay, next turn we're gonna be able to settle it. The countdown is not started, and that's, I assume, is Itamanaki. Yep, Basil got it. So, that'll encourage me even more to go after him. I would like to have Itamanaki under my control. But let's go ahead, move you, settle you. There's Dong Hoi. You can rest. And the first thing I'm gonna want, so this holy site is not a priority actually. There is something to be said about getting the campus down. But I think, because we want the entertainment complex, we want the government plaza, so I think these 3 we're gonna want first. So let's take the time for trader. I'll go ahead and end the turn.
The man who has grit enough without
And
craftsmanship.
I'll change that first turn next time. Yeah, and now we have Hanging Gardens unlocked, so we're gonna work on that in our capital. Hopefully grab a wonder here. I really want one early. But yeah, so 3 cities down. We are going to want to settle a lot more. We're 2 points away from the Golden Age, which I'm going to want to grab for the first era, though the timer is ticking soon here. And yeah, this episode we found 4 other players. Byzantium is right next to us. Kamai is up here, so we're pushing towards them. Norway we took a settler from and used to make our own city, and then Portugal is all the way here. Oh, we are at war with Norway. I'm going to need to remember to make peace with him. But yeah, I like it. A lot of space for us, but there's also our neighbors are nearby, so we're going to have to contest some land here. But things are on the way. This game is still looking good. Sucks we couldn't get the wonders we wanted in both Great Bath and Itamanaki, but not to fret. It is not the end of the world. On that note, I will say thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, go ahead and like the video, and if you want to see more, go ahead and hit subscribe. Until the next episode, I will see you.